Hello, beautiful souls, and a blessed and beautiful Navratri to you. Today, we start the celebration of Navratri, which is a 9-day celebration honoring 9 aspects of the goddess Durga, or the Nava Durga. The goddess Durga is the goddess of Hinduism for protection and sacred power. She is a form of Shakti, or the goddess Parvati, the beloved and beloved consort of Lord Shiva, part of the Hindu 𝇳𝓹𓋹�㓶. And even if you are not a follower of Hinduism, even if you are not seeing or listening to this on Navratri, I wanted to introduce the first day's aspect to you. So that is the goddess Shailaputri. And my apologies if I am mispronouncing to my native Hindu friends and Hindu speakers. I am not native and am mostly self-taught and called by the goddess and God. But I really wanted to present this aspect to you, fellow beautiful souls, because she is so significant to start this celebration since she links in with the root chakra. You know, celebrating and honoring and connecting with the root chakra on this day, or whenever you are called to work with her, is said to help ground in stability and good fortune and personal power as well, which is why her sacred colors are red and also yellow. Today's sacred color is yellow for personal power, also linking into the solar plexus chakra. Her name means daughter of the mountain, and she was said to be the next reincarnation of Shakti or Parvati after her incarnation as the goddess Sati. So as Sati, she was married again to Lord Shiva, her beloved, and she was daughter of the king, and that king did not approve of her beloved Lord Shiva, did not worship Lord Shiva, and so she, as Sati, martyred herself and burned herself alive, which caused Shiva tremendous turmoil. So the way Shailaputri has come through to me is that as that next incarnation and as someone so connected with regrounding and the root chakra, we can work with her to overcome those self-sabotage aspects or those martyrdom aspects, especially where our personal power is concerned. Speaking of personal power, if you are familiar with other goddesses and other traditions as well, you may notice the position that she is seated in to be a similar position to the goddess Tara, who is celebrated in Hinduism and Buddhism, as well. And if you are a follower of mine for my starseed works, you probably also know that I work with the Taras as a star family race, but that's another story. But she is seated in this position, which is the semi-lotus-like position where one leg is relaxed and in that relaxed, empowered position, and the other leg is down, ready to go, ready to jump off the bull, who we'll talk about in a second, and ready to jump into action in protection or empowerment for her followers, children, and devotees. Now, she sits atop Nandi, who is more commonly known as Lord Shiva's bull and aspect and sort of deity in their own right. Nandi is a deity of patience and perseverance, and also always being loyal to Lord Shiva. And so it's very nice to see her ride this aspect of Nandi as well. And I just want to encourage you, if you are called here, work with your root chakra, and then you can work the way up through your chakra system to the solar plexus as well, and really sit with that personal power. Know that in her right hand she holds the 𝇳𝓹𓋹�㶶, which is known as the power weapon of choice or power instrument of Lord Shiva and also Mahakali. Shailaputri is known as an incarnation directly descended from Kali as well. Mama Kali will be present on one of the other days, and yes, we are going to be going through the different aspects of Durga or Nava Durga through the days, so be sure to stay tuned. And then in her left hand, she holds the beautiful lotus flower, symbol of renewing, symbol of rebirth, reincarnation, of power, of beauty, of the ability to, grow beauty out of mud or out of things that appear as stickiness or roughness or obstacles. And know that you can do that as well. Look at this lotus opening and closing and ask the goddess to step forward and work with you and help you in that rebirth, in that renew, in that reposition as you work your way through whatever you're going through, or as you work your way through the days in celebration of Durga. Celebrating anything in a 9-day succession means that you are tapped into the sacred principles, the sacred number of 9, which is a full cycle in itself, which is why, although the goddess Parvati and Durga have many, many aspects to them, 9 were chosen for this celebration. So if you would be so inclined to work your way through the celebration in whatever way you are called, I would love it if you did that with me as well, and stay tuned for future content featuring the other aspects of Durga. So be sure to follow and or subscribe depending on which platform you are viewing this on. You can also check my website, Damcl Designs, DAMCL Designs.com, for quantum and Akashic records, readings, and spiritual sessions. And I also have a couple of energy, art, and enlightened merch collections featuring the goddess Durga as Durga and as Kushmanda, who is one of the other aspects we'll be discussing during Navratri. And so you can check that out on my website as well. Linked on my website or in the bio or video description, you will also find a contact form if you are called to go beyond session work and into quantum and 𝑓 energy healing, life, and consciousness coaching with me. There is a contact form where we can schedule a consult and see if we are a good fit for such deep works and trainings. If this or any of my other free and public works have helped you and you feel called and drawn and able, absolutely no pressure, you can also support my channels and my free works through paypal.me/𝑑enlightenededits, where all amounts, energy exchange, donations, and appreciations are accepted. And with that, I am going to close and leave you with LoveLight and LightCodes for now. Love, Danielle, #Damcl at @𝑑enlightenededits of damcldesigns.com. Be blessed.